Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and we've got some follow-up news again regarding the Pittsburgh Embers because Ryan saw our last video and he actually decided to hit us up about it. He sent us an email that kind of just went over some corrections to things that I said in the last video, so I'm going to show you guys that email and we will break down each part of it. Here's the full email in case you want to pause it and read it yourself, but otherwise I'm just going to dissect each little paragraph and go through things one at a time. So we started by saying, your new video was brought to my attention and I have a few notes for you should you choose to release more content. 1. Please see the attached notice that we sent to Obey for reference. This was simply to state that the players are under contract since we cannot legally assume that they are aware. So let me show you guys what Ryan sent Obey, and again, feel free to pause if you want to read it yourself, but I'm just going to paraphrase it. So here we go. On September 26th, Obey Alliance announced that the players have joined Obey as part of its Rainbow Six team, but these players are currently under contract with the Pittsburgh Embers, and the contract prohibits them from working with another org. They've breached their contracts, and the Embers aren't going to release them, and they don't want Obey to proceed with the players. They want them to terminate their agreement, and the Embers will seek damages against both the players and Obey if they decide to stay with the players. So this is just a reference, and we already know that Ryan sent Obey something, and I think it's safe to assume that this is the document Shook was referring to when he said, writing I'm butthurt and I'm seeking damages on a Word document and saving it as a PDF doesn't make it a legal notice. But as we can see, Ryan did reach out to them and he set his terms, and I think if Obey was not already aware of the situation at this point, they should be now. But let's go ahead and head on to the next paragraph. He says, second, comments about the legal action and how it would work are incorrect. Please see the attached screenshot of a clause from our agreement. Any lawsuit filed against the individual players would be filed in Pittsburgh and the players would have to travel here, or we would seek a default ruling. And of course, here's the screenshot of the clause where it says a lot, but essentially what it's saying is that the contract was formed in Pennsylvania and anything regarding it falls under Pennsylvania's jurisdiction. The second part says arbitration, and there's a lot going on here too, but in short, it's saying that if there's any issues that arise from the contract, including a breach of the contract, everyone involved will have to go to court in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and by signing the contract, you waive the right to go to court somewhere else. Now, I am not a lawyer, as you can see. I'm just a dude sitting in front of a camera talking about esports and video games, so this is my understanding of those clauses, and if there's something that I'm missing or if there's something that I'm wrong about, please let me know, but I think for the most part, I have the right idea of what is being said in those statements. But we've got more to discuss, so let's go on to Ryan's third point. Shook's comments are absurd and unprofessional, and he says there's no salary for the players, but he was considering revenue sharing for the merch, and he was considering giving them bonuses. But then he says the idea that exclusivity clauses are not legal in Pennsylvania is laughable, and if Obey does not release the players, they will be held liable in court. So Ryan claims that exclusivity clauses are legal in Pennsylvania, which goes directly against what Shook said, and that left me with more questions because I don't know which one of them is right, and I tried Googling it, but I was having a hard time finding the answer I was looking for, so I don't really want to comment on that too much. But it's been a little while since all this stuff has went down, so I guess at this point we're just waiting to see if Ryan actually does follow through with the lawsuit, and from what he told us, it does sound like he actually has the ability to do so. But that's just all up in the air. But of course, I will be here to update you guys in the event that anything happens. That's all for today though, guys, and if any of you viewers out there happen to know more about this legal stuff, please leave a comment and educate me, because I'm trying to stay in my lane and avoid making comments on things that I don't really know about in terms of this legal stuff. So please, I am all ears and I'm always willing to learn something new. Thank you all so much for watching though. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with another one. I hope you all have a good one. Bye bye.